we should build out the barn.
Jonathan.
Hey, I'm just saying. It's getting cramped in there. Maybe we should.
Enough. Just stop. Don't try to distract me.
Look, I'm sorry, Martha. I mean, just because we can't do it the old-fashioned way. I mean, there's always adoption.
I don't want that. It's just... Why am I not good enough? What is wrong with me that I'm not allowed to be a mother?
Hey, Martha, look at me. There's nothing wrong with you. And I promise I will look into all the options we have. There's always hope. We just got unlucky, that's all. But you gotta be patient. You can't just expect a child to fall from the sky. Jesus Christ!
What is it, John?
I don't know, but I'll go find out. Stay here until I... make sure it's safe.
A child. It's a miracle, John.
No, it's more than that. It's our son. Thanks for helping our old man out here, Clark.
Of course, Pa. You know I'll always be there if you need me, but I'll have to head out soon.
Where are you going, son?
Meeting with Pete and Lana. My boss at the Gazette wants me to follow a new lead on Intergang.
Intergang, huh? Can't wait for Manham and his lot to get back to Metropolis. Last thing we need out here are some punks selling weapons to the kids here, like it's goddamn Gotham City.
I won't let it come to that, I promise.
Are you two talking about that horrible gang again?
Don't worry about them. They'll be gone before you know it.
But promise to be careful, yeah?
I don't need to be careful, remember?
Not what I meant. If anyone finds out what you can do...
They'll be afraid and lash out. I know, but they won't. Also, my friends will be there, so nothing's gonna happen.
Oh, is Lana coming too?
Yeah. Yeah, she'll be there too. Why?
Oh, nothing. I think you should ask her out.
Ma, it's not like that. Alright, I gotta go. See you later.
They grow up so fast.
So, why are we here, Clark? Or did you just want an excuse to talk to Lana? Because if so, I can leave you alone.
What? No. Miss Beppo told me to investigate this place for anything suspicious. You hear me, Pete? Pete?
Will he ever not do that?
I hate it when he does that. But actually, Lana, there was something I wanted to tell you now that we're alone.
Yeah? Alright. I'm all ears.
I wanted to say that
How would I know I found something again?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for. Good job, Pete. My name's going down for this. I know it. Yeah, maybe we should head out now.
What? Why? We just got here.
Fuck the Falcons and everyone who works for those cockroaches. Not only they gotta own Gotham, no, they also wanna get into our turf, my turf.
I still don't get why you want to sell here so badly. Guns don't sell on land, Bruno. Period.
Well, normally they do. Just not in this snooze-fest of a town.
You got a better idea? The Gazas took over the business back home. This dump here is the only place near Metropolis which the Roman Empire hasn't infected yet.
Lana, what are you doing?
So, what's your plan, boss? We gotta gain some ground, make some spectacle, make folks feel unsafe, send a message. And if they're afraid, they'll borrow guns to protect themselves. And before they know, we'll be back in the Hobbs without any of the Roman thugs poisoning the air. Maybe hitting a bank or a museum should do it. They got us here, right? Huh?
Run! Run!
Stop, stop, stop! Imbeciles! Animals! All of you! Those are just kids, we don't kill them! Bring them to me alive!
What was that? How the hell did you do that?
Lana, I can explain.
You got shot and there's not even any blood on you. What are you?
It might be easier to show you. I'm sorry you have to find out like this. I've always wanted to tell you, so often. I didn't know how.
Tell me what? How does this explain anything?
This is how I got here.
What? How do you... This doesn't make any sense. What? What is that?
Yeah. Took me some time to figure out how it works.
Cockless, Aljup, Aris, Tarex. Excuse me. Language calibration completed. Greetings, human of Earth. I am Jor-El of Krypton, or rather holographic memory of him.
Clark?
Go on. Ask him.
Ask him what?
Anything you want to know about me.
Oh, okay. What is Clark?
Clark Kent, born Kal-El, of the House of El, is the last survivor of the planet Krypton. As a result of the actions of the intergalactic criminal known as Brainiac, as well as the social, political, military, and economic failings of our society, Krypton's core became unstable and exploded, leading to a cataclysmic event that caused the total extinction of the Kryptonian race. While my brother, Zor-El, tried to create a massive shield for the entirety of Argos City, my wife, Lara Lovan, and I knew that Krypton, as we knew it, was doomed. Together, we built the spacecraft to safely extract Kal from our dying world, while everyone else fell victim to Brainiac, who managed to escape, even from the agents of the Green Lantern Corps.
That's enough. Well, there. Now you know.
You're an alien? A real alien?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Look, I understand if you're scared of me and if you never want to see me again. I'm just asking you to keep this a secret. If not for me, then for my parents. They did so much for me. I can't let anything happen to them because of me. Please, I promise I'm not a threat to anyone.
Don't be silly, Clark. I've seen Kenny Braverman lock you in more lockers than I can count. I'm not afraid of you. I could never be. But why didn't you tell me sooner?
I was scared you'd reject me. Once you knew who and what I am.
Does anyone else know? Pete?
No. And I'm asking you to leave it that way. Please, Lana. All my life, I just want it to be normal.
Alright, but you owe me, big time. Not for keeping my mouth shut, but as punishment for having lied to me all these years.
Of course. I'll do anything. But first, I've got an article to write.
So, was that what you've been wanting to tell me? Or was there something else?
No. That was all.
And now, on to Ron Traub with the Politics Department. Ron?
Thanks, Kat. After the president of Biolia was found dead 3 days ago, his vice president, Ruman Archavdi, was appointed as his successor and will meet with the ambassadors of the neighboring country, Kurak, later today. Ever since the apparent assassination, tensions between the two nations have been at an all-time high. In other news, the industrialist Bruno Mannheim, mostly active in the Habs Bay district in Metropolis, was revealed as the head of the new gun-running syndicate known as Intergang, as was brought to light by the newspaper of the Smallville Gazette, which brought forth irrefutable evidence for his criminal activities. He is expected to be brought into FBI custody immediately. Boss? Shit!
To you, son. Taking on crime lords without throwing a single punch.
Ha! I'd pay good money to see Clark try to fight one of those goons. Hey, remember in 5th grade when Kenny Braverman locked you in his locker? Good times.
Well, you know me. Never been much of a fighter.
I'm sure he'll be proud to have grown up with you now, even under those circumstances.
Hey, is everything alright?
Yes, I'm fine. It's just that hearing Pete tell that story of what Kenny did to you,
Hey, that doesn't matter now. It's in the past. I'm over it.
it just made me realize that you lied to us this whole time. Everything we went through, was it all just an act?
Lana, sometimes, yeah. Might have downplayed my strength a little bit. But our friendship was never a lie. I only wanted to protect you. I never want to.
But you did, and not to protect Pete or me, but to protect yourself. So what now? You're gonna leave us to make big career next?
What? No. I mean, I did get a job offer from the Daily Planet in Metropolis. Seems like they liked the piece I wrote about Mannheim.
And? Are you gonna accept it?
Of course not. I would never leave you. You all mean too much to me. You mean too much to me. Except if you want me to leave.
I just want my friend Clark back.
I'm here, Alana. I'll always be here.
Tell me it's not as bad as I hear.
Your lawyers say the evidence is tight. It'll take us a while to get you out of here. And, your business's shares have plummeted. LexCorp made an offer to buy Mannheim Imports, and your shareholders want to go in on it.
Damn it! I won't let Luther take my legacy from me.
Then tell us what to do, boss.
That message we was talking about, I want it sent. Now. That'll boost the weapons business back in Smallwell. I'll control it from here if I have to. And I know the perfect target. Let's teach any future wannabe reporters that there'll be consequences for messing with Bruno Mannheim.
Alright, I see. Consider it done.
Good. But make sure it can't get traced back to me. And whisper, no collateral damage, understood?
The stars are beautiful, aren't they?
Where do you come from?
Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. You just looked like you needed some company.
Doesn't matter. I'll do it. You can't stop me.
With all due respect, Mr.
My name's not important. I'm not important. It doesn't matter.
It does to me.
Henry Atkinson.
With respect, Mr. Atkinson, I don't believe you will. If you really wanted to, you'd have done it already.
Yeah. Well, what do you know?
I know that no matter what, there's always hope. And there'll always be people that care for you.
No. You're wrong. There aren't any. And if there were, there shouldn't. I am nothing. Worth nothing. Good for nothing. Nobody really cares. They just pity me.
How do you know? Did they tell you that? Did you even ask them?
I just do. It's the only thing that makes any sense. And if I'm to leave them before they leave me, then
you can at least control when it happens. I get it.
yeah, exactly. I mean, if it all changes, and if everyone leaves me again, and I'm alone again, then what's the point of it all?
Maybe. But maybe that's why it's important. You and them are here, and that's what matters. And if it ends, you move forward and try it better next time. But either way, you shouldn't take that choice away from them.
Why not?
I recently told a friend of mine a secret that I kept from her for way too long. And she's mad because I lied to her. I told her I did it to protect her, but I think she's right that I only did it to protect myself. And now, I'm scared that nothing will ever be the same between us. But I want to be strong, and I want to be better. For her. And I know that you can too, Mr. Atkinson. You can be better by letting them choose. Thank you.
No. Thank you. I never caught your name, did I?
Clark. Clark Kent. Should I bring you home?
No, thanks. But I think I can do that myself. That friend of yours. You in love with her?
Yes.
She knows?
I don't know.
Well, then you should tell her.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should. Thank you, Henry.
Thank you, Clark. Well, see you around then, and good luck.
Oh, God. No. Lana? What's going on? What happened?
Pete and I came over, but that woman, she started the fire. Wait, Clark.
Who are you? Why did you...
Clark, don't.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Clark, Pete and your parents, they're still inside.
Wait here. I'll get them.
Clark, I'll take her. Go. I'll go and get your father. No. No.
Pete! No! You.
Clark.
Should we intervene now?
No, we're too early.
We are here today to seek and to receive comfort. We would be less than honest if we said that our hearts have not ached over this situation. We are not too proud to acknowledge that we have to come here today, trusting that God would minister to our hearts and give us strength as we continue our walk without Him.
We missed you at Pete's funeral. I missed you. He would have wanted you to be there. Hell, even Kenny showed up. How is it his childhood bully was there, but his best friend couldn't be bothered to show up?
I couldn't. It just didn't feel right.
Clark, what happened?
I killed him.
No, you didn't.
I could have saved him, but I didn't. And now, I'll have to live with that.
Clark, look at me. He knew. I mean, he knew. And he chose to make that sacrifice for you. That was his call. What would you have been if you denied him that? And what would you have become had you taken that choice away from him? You know I was wrong. It wasn't up to me to decide when you should tell me. That was your decision, just as it was his. You've always respected that. Please don't lose that. When you wanted to tell me something, it wasn't just about you being an alien, was it? What was it? You just need to say it.
No. There was nothing else.
I see. So what now? You going away?
Yeah. I accepted the job at Metropolis. Just came back to see the house one more time before I leave.
So, this is goodbye then?
Yep, looks like it. But I can always come to visit.
Sure, just don't count on me to be waiting for you.
Listen, kid, I'm sorry about your friend, really. But if you're here to hear me beg for forgiveness, you'll be disappointed.
Why? Why order an attack on my family?
It wasn't on your damn family, just on you. I swear to God, I never wanted anyone who didn't cross me to get hurt, but whispered well. She sometimes lets herself get carried away with her work. Not her fault, just the way it is. But still, what's done is done.
Hey, we're not done here, Mannheim.
What more do you want from me, kid? I took your friend, you took my freedom. As far as I'm concerned, we're even.
We're not even, and I'm not here to forgive you. I don't think it's up to me to do that, but I want to understand.
What's there to understand? I needed money and chose your town to sell my weapons. What's so complicated about that?
Why?
The Falcones, their leader Carmine, he's taken over my territory in Metropolis. But he's also flooded with drugs, corruption, and more of that sickness they brought from Gotham. I wanted to take it back, not for me, but for the people of Hobbs Bay. They deserve better than that.
You know, there are legal ways to fight criminals. You didn't need to become one.
And what would those be?
Well, you were a legitimate businessman. You had finances and resources. You could have gone to the police.
Screw them. I'll tell you something, kid. The only way to get anywhere in this world is to drag others down to get there. I've learned that the hard way, oh believe me. I've tried the honest approach, but the only thing the cops can hear me say, if they're even listening to me that is the threat that I posted their paychecks. Unless your name is Luther, Edge, or Falcone, you're a nobody. Well, I wanted to be somebody, I wanted my people to be somebodies, but in order to beat those guys, you have to become like them. But it doesn't matter, no one cares. They'd rather keep me locked up in here forever than face the facts that Lex Luthor is more of a monster than I could ever be. Nobody wants to see the truth anymore, kid.
Then help me make them see. Oh, sorry. Didn't see you there.
No worries.
Also going to Metropolis?
No, I'm going back to Gotham.
Going back to Gotham? Huh. You don't hear that often.
Yes. I've been away for a long time. But I'm finally ready now.
I know what you mean. Oh, you dropped your ticket, mister? Huh. Strange fella.